What? What is this?
This is what you need, right?
What? Who's
You managed
this
to
guy?
acquire it. Not that I expected any less.
Huh?
You are nothing if not dependable.
Yeah, that's me. We good to go then?
Who's there?
Crikey!
Huh?
Chapter 7. A traitor in our midst.
Huh? What are you wanting, curse you? I've plenty to keep me busy without your little words in me ear, you scurvy swab, you. Sorry, boss, but it's important. You'll be wanting to hear this. You can be sure of that.
You see,
I was about me business in the castle late last night when I happened upon a fishy scene indeed. A shady character clad all in robes, a chin wagon with old Roland here. Old Roland there. And if I ain't mistaken, 'twas more than pleasantries that was changing ends. Seemed more like state secrets to me. Roland, what poppycock is this you peddling, man? You were sleeping on the job and had yourself a little dream, is all. I swear it, boss. That's what I saw. I swear it on me life. And when he spied me lurking there and listening, he came after me with a face black as thunder. I was lucky to escape with me gizzards. Well, I ain't about to believe such things of one of our own without proof, but you seem convinced, matey. That's for certain. Very well. Keep a weather eye on the swab. See what you can see.
aye.
Aye, boss. I saw the tweaks to the research facility implemented, Your Majesty. We've made a few improvements that should ensure that they're pretty much future-proof for now.
Wow.
I have to say, Bracken, things have come impressively far. Impressively fast since you arrived in town. Of course they have. Why else would you have made me the Minister of Ingenuity? Bracken is an asset indeed. But we have made precious little headway in other areas. Not least the question of how to encourage Ding Dong Dell to sign the declarations. Yes, we can't get close to them, let alone convince them to hear us out. And with the Horned One's resurrection surely growing closer with every passing day, we simply can't afford to let these petty divergences divide us.
Forgive me.
There was something I wish to speak with you all about. Unfortunately, there have been some recent events within the realm that have... What is that noise?
Hey, you guys! Room for one more?
How's it going?
So, how is everybody? Things all good over here?
Hey,
That was quite an entrance, Zip. To what do I owe the pleasure? Well, we just got done fixing up Broadleaf after all the trouble, so I thought maybe I could come offer you guys a little help. That's right, the greatest brain in all the world is looking out for you. Lucky you, right? And my first gift to you will be the free use of the zipline. Fly, my friends, the skies are yours now.
what?
Your airship, really?
Blimey!
Amazing. Think how many of us we can cram into that thing, and we'll be able to fly around even when there's no wind.
Exactly.
Sure will, kiddo. And now I've upgraded the old girl with a miniaturized perpetual fission reactor. She's zippier than ever, in all senses of the word. Yeah, I was going to mention that. Zippy's right, man. That thing's got your great ugly mug plastered all over the front of it. Ugh, I was trying not to think about that. I had wondered if this might be something of an issue.
Hey.
You're kidding me, right? Ugly mug? I'll have you know this is one of the most mathematically well-proportioned faces I've ever studied. I must say, I wonder if it might be less conspicuous without the face on the front.
Really?
You too, Evan? You're breaking my heart here.
Listen.
Zip, it's not just about what it looks like. Did you ever stop to think about air resistance? That thing must cause a heck of a lot of drag. Sorry, but it's coming off.
Come on.
Come on, time to go to work. But wait, you can't just... Man. How do I remodel the Zeppelin though? Okay. How do I remodel the Zeppelin? Where is the Zeppelin actually? Seriously, where is it? Oh, it's outside the kingdom? Oh, here it is.
Alrighty.
Alright, time to make some modifications. Come on, Bracken, not the face. Anything but that.
What's the big idea?
It's dead weight, Zip. Sorry. Now we just need to get rid of this. By replacing it with... Let's see now. Aha! Then a little adjustment here and there, and...
Woo!
Voila!
Yeah!
Perfect. Even if I do so... Oh, okay, can't read that. Oh, nice. It's actually pretty nice. Oh, too late to worry about it now, I guess. She's all yours. Nice. Find a wide open space on the ground anywhere on the field map, and you should be able to call the Zeppelin to come and pick you up by pressing triangle. Not only will it allow you to whiz around the world at greater speeds than ever before, you'll also be able to access certain spots that have been unreachable until now. While flying around, simply press X to initiate a landing sequence. You can then pick an obstacle-free spot on the ground and press X to land. Oh, Evan, I need a little favor. Of course, President Vector, what is it? Well, it's like this. See? Well, now that I gave you the Zeppelin, I kind of don't have a ride home. Would you mind taking me back to Broadleaf? Call it a test flight. Any place around there is fine, just as long as I don't have to walk the whole way. Thanks, pal. Sure. Seems perfectly reasonable. Nope, can't land. Wow. There's a lot of the world that I can access now. Oh, they did the mechanics for flying it really nicely. Can I just land there? Can I actually land there? No. Nope. Cannot. Cool.
Thanks.
Guys. How about that Zeppelin, huh? She flies like a dream. Look after her now, you hear? Can we do something about the air around here? Right, Tommy Hearties, homeward we go. Oh no, wrong person. Wait, Zip arrived right when Leander was about to tell us something, didn't he? What was it you wanted to say, Leander?
Yes.
Let us return home, sir, first. We'll talk more there. What? Very quickly now. I believe I can upgrade my kingdom. I can. So I shall. I believe this would be the last upgrade. Probably, right? Whoa. That is pretty. And I'm gonna expand my coffers as well. Nice. Oh, this place looks different. Hey, Leander.
If I may be so bold.
I have a rather serious matter I would like to discuss with everyone. May I summon them all here? You won't be able to play freely for a while after this point. Are you sure you want to proceed? Yes.
Now,
as to the matter I wish to discuss with you all. We have been receiving some rather unsettling news of late from within the kingdom. There are reports of certain resources being unaccounted for, and of a suspicious hooded character having been sighted. These, among several other developments, have become a cause of some concern.
Huh?
A robed swab, you say, and a shady sort to boot. So we've a thief among our number, eh? That ain't good. That ain't good at all. No, not good. Not good.
Golly.
Could there really be people in our kingdom who would do such things? I suppose this robed person would be able to tell us.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's obviously the one doing the stealing.
Huh.
Guess it's not such a surprise. Security around here isn't exactly what you'd call tight.
No, listen here.
What say we convene us a little powwow to talk about how to catch this pilferer of ours, eh? Tonight after dinner, perhaps? After all, 'tis better to strike while the iron's hot with such matters as these, don't you say, Roland, lad?
No.
Sorry, can't make it. I've been working too hard. Need to catch up on a little sleep. But if it's urgent, feel free to go ahead without me. But if it's not urgent, that right? Very well, Roland. I hope you enjoy your rest. You deserve it.
Thanks.
Thanks, I will. Blue is sus. What is happening here?
you have my thanks.
I must thank you again for providing us with the items and information we require, Roland. Don't mention it. Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Now,
there is one thing I've been meaning to ask.
What?
What? Why do you serve such a kingdom? A fledgling realm populated by bandits and vagabonds? Surely there are places better suited for someone of your inestimable talents. I guess I am kind of used to performing on a bigger stage. Maybe it's time I went somewhere where they appreciate me a little more. Enemy is a relative term, after all. Sage words indeed.
well,
You have done more than enough to earn our gratitude. Should you ever wish for a change of scenery, you would be welcome to join us. The dog, so he's selling his soul to the highest bidder now, is he? And if that's so, then...
So, Roland, get up to much last night, did you? Meet with any interesting characters?
Last night? I don't know what you're talking about.
Spare us your lies. You're a traitor, man. fixing to leave our little kingdom behind for bigger and better. Don't bother to deny it.
Roland? Surely not.
Surely so, lad. Or did ye think it a coincidence that our precious resources only go missing on this treacherous dog's watch? And what of the shady fella
what's
in
this
the
play,
cloak
though?
he met with this past evening? Just an old pal come for a chinwag, was he? I'd like to hear ye explain that little lot away, Mr. President.
There must be some mistake. Mustn't there, Leander?
No, Leander already suspected
One
this.
should not rush to judgment on the basis of hearsay alone, but I must say this does seem somewhat irregular.
What?
There you have it. Now sling your hook before I sling it for you, you scurvy swine.
So that's how much trust I've earned, huh? Good to know. Maybe I would be better off someplace else. Someplace my talents will be appreciated.
He as good as admits it.
So long, Batu. Evan.
No, this is a play. This has to be a play.
You can't!
Not even the slightest attempt to defend himself. One cannot help but wonder if Batu's suspicions were well-founded.
No!
No, this has to be a play.
Well now.
And who are you? Forgive me, Chief Consul. Or should I say, former Chief Consul. So you saw that too, huh? Well, what do you want with me? Why, to engage your services, of course. You have information that will be quite useful to us, I am sure. That's quite the offer. What exactly did you have in mind? For one such as yourself? Oh, plenty, my friend, plenty. But if you wish to learn more, you must speak with my master. Oh yeah, and who might that be? Why, King Mausinger, of course. There's no need to be coy.
Huh.
Well, looks like I landed on my feet. Oh, he's doing this to bring out the actual traitors. Sup, Evan?
Blimey.
He didn't come back all night. And we sent Kunbish after him, but he hasn't reported back in either.
Oh.
Oh, Roland. And he's in. Oh, they made some changes. King Mausinger awaits you in the throne room. Please make your way straight ahead. And on that note, I must leave you. I do hope your conversation with His Majesty proves fruitful. Okay. So you must be this gifted statesman you've been hearing so much about. I wonder just what it was that made you return to Ding Dong Dell. It's a plot! Why is there a safe spot here? I'll save.
Greetings.
What a pleasure. It seems an age since last we met. So much has happened since I took my rightful place upon the throne. Your Majesty.
Well.
So this is the famous Roland. Well. But I am forgetting myself. I am Chancellor Vermine. Charmed, I am sure. I've been following your work with great interest. To have made an almost viable ruler of young Evan is quite the feat. Yes, a sterling achievement. I'm flattered. I remember very well how you thwarted my designs for our young friend, but rest assured I bear you no ill will on that account. I have been examining your nature, your actions, and I've decided that you and I may be able to come to an arrangement. Glad to hear it, and good of you to get straight to the point.
All right.
Shall we get down to business? My terms are simple. I want power, and maybe a little money too. Give me those, and I'll give you what you want, and I'll even give you Evan. Very well, I believe in making the best use of the talents of those in my employ.
Forgive me.
But I will require you to prove yourself first. Oh yeah? Yes, we've prepared a little test for you in the dungeons. Let us see if your loyalties are really as fluid as you claim. I mean, the only possible test is to kill an ally, right? What's this test gonna be? I mean, you could have made the dungeons be a little closer. Okay. That's Kunbish.
Master Roland!
You're one of Batu's men.
Aye, that I am. Kumbish is the name.
This gentleman was apprehended after being observed behaving suspiciously in our airspace. It is our belief that he is a spy.
Curse you, you devils! Didn't I say already? I was looking for Master Roland!
For me? Why?
Forgive me, Your Honor. Seems I made a blunder.
You sure did. And why am I not surprised?
Now, Mr. Crane, to our test. Let us see where your allegiance
Oh, it's Roland Crane?
truly
That's his name?
lies. Dispatching one of your former allies should provide us with adequate proof that you are ready to serve a new master.
No.
Master.
Listen here, you rat-faced swab, you.
Is something the matter? Surely you are capable of such a straightforward show of commitment. Or could it be that we have an imposter in our midst?
Don't get ahead of yourself. Let's just say I prefer to use my own methods.
Master Roland, no! We're shipmates! You can't just...
Sorry. It's nothing personal. You were just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Ah! Curse you for the traitor you are! Ah!
Roland? Roland?
Happy now?
Happy enough.
It's been days now, when's old Rolly boy coming home, eh?
Yeah.
Kunbish never came back after we sent him out to look for him either. Where did Roland disappear to? We have to go and look for him. He might need our... He needs nothing from us, girlie. And he'll get nothing. The man's a turncoat and a traitor, damn him.
But...
He isn't. He can't be. I refuse to believe it. It must be some sort of strategy of his. Mustn't it, Leander? I would advise you to forget about him, your majesty. He is no longer your concern. Forgive me, sire, but you have more pressing worries. Give the traitor no more thought.
What?
What? You too?
What?
Wow, talk about cold. Wasn't Roland one of your best friends 5 minutes ago?
Oh.
And that's my plan. I figure it should keep those Grimalkin troublemakers out of your hair for a while at least. To have formulated such a thorough strategy in such a short time is really quite something, I must say. Impressive indeed. It seems I was entirely justified in welcoming you into the fold. Now, there's another favor I've been meaning to ask of you. The Mark of Kings. You have heard of it?
Sure.
Sure, it's handed down from generation to generation of royals here in Ding Dong Dell as mark of the proof of right to rule. And without it, it's impossible to access certain places. It works as sort of a key, as kind of a key too, correct? Precisely. It is a pendant of brightest blazing red, a beautiful object indeed, and the necessity if one wishes to enter our nation's king's cradle. Let me guess, you don't have it, and you want it. But don't you have the king? Okay. You are admirably concise as ever. We have searched the castle high and low, and yet there is nowhere. It is nowhere to be found, which leads me to believe that it is in fact not. It is not in fact here. It sure isn't. It's around Revenant's neck every minute of every day. It won't be easy to get a hold of it, but that doesn't mean it'll be impossible. I'll need a few things in a little time. And you shall have all you need. There is no other to whom such a task can be entrusted, after all.
Say,
What about you, Your Excellency? Any errands you want for the new guy? You want the new guy to run? Well, that's very kind of you. Let me see now. I should be very much obliged if you could inform Captain Buck that the War Council will unfortunately have to be postponed a little. Sure, I'll get right on it.
All right.
Captain Buck. What? Oh, this was the way. Big castle.
Oh.
Oh well, if it isn't the famous Roland, only in town for a few days and already the flavor of the month, or so I hear. What business could one so lofty have with a lowly soldier such as myself, That's about the size of it. I see. So the Council of War has been postponed. I shan't forget. Oh no. Oh, and there was one other thing. There's been a change to the postings for some of the guards. All men assigned to the night shift on the east and west blocks are to patrol the outside of the castle instead. Oh, a very mysterious change to the routine, but ours is not to reason why. Okay. It shall be done, Mr. Roland, sir. It shall be done. Good. I'll leave you to pass the word to the shift sergeants.
Yes.
But of course, Your Magnificence. Leave it to my capable hands. Yeah, but this makes an infiltration so much easier. That is what we're doing, right? Roland? What are you doing? Good, the coast is clear. Yeah, I wish you would actually say those things. Locked? Figures, I guess. Well, nothing this guy can't fix. What is that cute thing? Oh! Oh, that's so cute. What are you doing, Roland? The lockety clicker scuttles off, looking pleased with itself. It actually worked. Now I've seen everything. Thanks, little guy. Alright, here goes. The Mark of Kings should be in here somewhere. Oh, so it's not around Evan's neck.
Yeah!
The ship's nearly ready. Time to weigh anchor and set sail on the high seas. Yahar!
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's time to go and get the Hydropolitans to sign up to the declaration, but we have to think beyond that too. Most of all, we need to think about what to do about Ding Dong Dell. They won't be making peace with us anytime soon. Pat, they won't be letting us close enough to even shout about peace. That whole area is crawling with soldiers. There is a way we might be able to get past them, you know. It's a path only open to members of the royal family called the Kingsway.
Huh?
What's that when it's at home? And why have you never mentioned it before? Well, because we wouldn't be able to access it without the Mark of Kings.
Huh.
What exactly is that? It's a pendant passed down among the rulers of Ding Dong Dell. It serves as proof of the right to rule, and as a key to certain secret places. If it's that important, you can bet Mausinger will be looking for it too. It was given to me when my father passed away, but well, you went and left it behind when you skedaddled, eh? And where exactly did you squirrel the thing away, laddie? Well, there are hidden rooms in the castle, you see. I thought it would be safest there, in the one connected to my chambers. They were designed so that the royal family could hide in times of emergency, and with the help of the Mark, even escape if need be. And how exactly did you come to leave something so useful behind, you feckless young oaf, eh? I'm guessing it's because a certain somebody appeared out of thin air, and then all hell broke loose. I shouldn't think that anyone knows about the secret room except myself, which would mean that Mausinger probably hasn't found it yet. Unless you knew exactly where to look for the switch on the statue in the corner of the room, I shouldn't think you'd ever find it. This is all very interesting, but if we need to go to Ding Dong Dell to find the thing we need to get us into Ding Dong Dell, that's not much use, really, is it? I suppose not. Is that the Blair? Yeah. The statue in the corner of the room. Let's see now.
Huh.
Bingo. Subtle. So that's where the interest was hidden. He was right. I'd never have found it unless I knew where to look.
Wow.
It's a pretty big room to be hidden away down here.
Huh?
Is the Mark of Kings in that chest, maybe? Guess this stuff was to help Evan make good his escape. Might as well grab it while I'm here. Oh, cool. I have that, though. And this must be the family heirloom itself. You obtained the Mark of Kings. The Mark of Kings, huh? Very impressive. But didn't Mausinger say it was red? Very clever, Mausinger, very clever. Trying to send me on a wild goose chase, huh? Guess he doesn't trust me as well as he pretends. Wait, or maybe he was just using me to find this place.
Oi!
What are you doing here?
Oh, just looking for something.
Something very special indeed. The Mark of Kings, if I am not mistaken. So it was hidden here all along. And hidden very well. Believe me when I say we searched long and hard. I am disappointed in you, Roland. To deceive one's professed master is most uncivil.
Fuck off.
All's fair in love and war. Isn't that what they say?
Indeed it is. I am so very glad not to have believed you for a moment.
Yeah, what's the exit strategy now?
If you would be so kind as to hand over the mark.
I don't think so. This belongs to the king. My king.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, if you'll sign the declaration, I'll be happy to make you a trade.
You speak of your pathetic union. Now, I hardly think you are in any position to bargain.
Not interested, huh? Well, let me know if you change your mind.
How are you gonna get out, though?
To send a spy was most cunning. I must confess I had not thought your young protege capable of such subterfuge.
He doesn't know.
Well, he's not about to poison his rivals or anything, but he's coming along.
Very droll. But you of all people surely understand that no dream worthy of the name can be achieved without certain sacrifices being made along the way. It had to be done. And I would do it again in a heartbeat.
Okay.
I'm sure you would. So what is this dream of yours exactly?
For too long, our kind have suffered at the hands of the Grimalkin. My dream is a simple one. To see our feline oppressors prostrate themselves at our feet.
Okay, so it's revenge.
Revenge, in other words.
Right.
Oh, call it what you will. It matters not. I have achieved my aim. A new era beckons. And my dream is now a reality.
Tell me something. If your kind were so downtrodden, how exactly did you wind up becoming King Leonard's chancellor?
Pah! He used me! I was the unwitting tool of my persecutor.
Okay.
A puppet chosen to make my people more compliant.
Whatever helps you sleep at night.
Roland, what the hell?
I am tired of listening to this man. We should kill him, here and now.
Oh, he's the guy.
Very well.
He's the guy.
Men, forward!
He's his counselor. He probably told him things that
Here
weren't
goes
exactly
nothing.
true.
That's right. Come and get me.
It's a higgledy. I need to get out of here, but there's something I need to take care of first. Oh, are they coming after me? Fuck. No, they're not. Okay, those are... Ah, fuck. At least I'm very strong. What the fuck? What do you think is happening here? Do you think I'm not prepared?
Go for it now! Eat this! Here goes!
Fuck you, dude. You're not even... Yeah, you're not even scratching me.
Over there!
Oh, nice. It's directional, I guess. Isn't the best. Oh, nice. I forgot there were some destructible things in these environments, because most don't do anything. There's gonna be a fight here, isn't there?
Alrighty. This is where you come in. And off you go.
Are these all Zip's inventions? Or Bracket?
What's going on?
Curse you.
You're not dead. Charming. Listen, calm down and ask yourself this. If I'm a murderer, how come you've still got a breath to curse me with? I shot you, sure, but not with real bullets. With ones designed to make you look dead.
What's that now?
What now? And what possessed you to think such confounded doodads along with you? To bring such confounded doodads along with you, might I ask? There's no time to explain. Here, swallow this. Roland pops a ribbity drop into Kumbish's mouth before he has a chance to resist. Okay, Frog Kumbish. What? Stay calm. It'll wear off before long. At least it's supposed to. My turn now, I guess. Well, down the hatch. What are you gonna look like? Ponytail?
Sir!
They're not here either, Your Majesty. Gah! Curse you, Roland.
Excuse me?
I think it's time you told us the truth. Don't you, Leander?
Well,
You've seen through our artifice, Your Majesty?
Yes.
Of course I have. Roland would never betray us, or at least not so clumsily. I have to say, I expected more of him. The plan could perhaps have been executed with a little more finesse, I concede.
Huh?
What in blazes are you both blathering about, curse you? In order to deceive one's enemies, one must first deceive one's friends. Is that not what they say? What His Majesty means to say is that Roland's betrayal was nothing of the sort. The entire affair was an elaborate staged performance.
Snakes alive!
What? You mean to tell me this whole sorry mess was one of the Blossus scoundrel's confounded schemes? I might not have chosen to put it quite that way, but yes. Upon our return from Broadleaf, I could not help but notice that a number of prying eyes had been placed around the castle. These devices allow one to surreptitiously watch over a location remotely through the use of certain scrying magics. Being familiar with sorcery of this kind thanks to Queen Nereia's surveillance of Hydropolis, they attracted my attention right away. Upon sharing my concerns with Roland, we investigated together and discovered the presence of an agent of Ding Dong Dell in our midst. Rather than unmask the spy and remove the prying eyes, Roland instead devised a rather ingenious plan to use them to our advantage. The first step in this plan was to make a show of expressing certain disloyal behaviors in full view of the eyes. The next was to ensure that our allies too grew suspicious of his motives. This is why he contrived to carry out his dubious liaisons just as the guard was being changed. The rest you know already. Discord was sown and the traitor in our midst was duly ejected. And having witnessed all this by means of his prying eyes, the spy approached Roland with an offer he could ill afford to refuse.
Forgive me.
Batu, the robed figure you took for a sinister visitor from another realm was none other than myself. It was necessary to sow suspicion in the mind of one from whom we could expect a suitably violent reaction. You used me. You played me like a blessed fiddle. I rather fear we did. But deep down, you knew, did you not? Some part of you sensed that he would never have betrayed us.
If I may be so bold.
Why else would you send your men to find him? Or did you think I was not aware of your little crusade? Well, yeah.
Gosh.
So, does all this mean that Roland is still somewhere in Ding Dong Dell? But what possible reason could he have for going there all alone?
Well now.
Allow me to explain, Your Majesty.
Oh my goodness!
I'm sorry, Evan. I've put you through a lot. We were so worried about you, Roland. But you're back now. That's the most important thing.
Oh, that cheek!
Leander told us where you've been and what you've been up to. Could I key you don't have to love a madcap jaunt, eh? Least you could have done is invited me along for the ride. Look, I want to apologize. If I didn't have to trick you, I wouldn't have done. I'm sorry. Oh, you certainly had me going, lad. Hook, line, and blessed sinker. Haha.
Flippin' heck!
You had all of us going, you horrible man. But I think we all still believed you somewhere deep down. Did my gifts prove useful in the end? Sure. Lockpicking bugs, frog pills. You sure know how to keep things interesting. And here's what made it all worthwhile. Evan, this is for you. Yeah.
Golly!
The Mark of Kings!
Uh-huh.
Now you can open the Kingsway and get back into Ding Dong Dell without having to go through all those soldiers. Mausinger was desperate to find it, too, just like I thought he would be. It might be just the bargaining chip we need to get him to sign the declaration.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Roland. Now I can finally go back to Ding Dong Dell. Back to the home he stole from me.
And so at last the hour had come for Evan to return to Ding Dong Dell and convince King Mausinger to sign the Declaration of Interdependence. Bright-eyed, yet heavy-hearted, he prepared to take the final steps of the journey he had begun, what now seemed a lifetime ago. It was time to bring his dream of a united world one step closer to reality.
Cool.
Did my father and Mausinger hate each other?
Sometimes it's just not possible for people to stay friends. Sometimes the circumstances just won't allow it.
I can't believe that father would have hated someone or been suspicious of them simply because of their species. But then, why else would Mausinger do what he did?
I suppose he was afraid.
Afraid? Of what?
Yeah.
That the great man he dedicated his life to was using him and would one day cast him aside. Think about it.
Why would he think that?
What could be more frightening than being discarded by someone you love? Not that I know all the details, of course.
Sure.
Right.
Right.